So guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to do a complete top-down analytics using supply and demand. As a forex trader and crypto trader who only trades supply and demand, in this video we're actually going to do a complete breakdown from the higher time frame to the lower time frame on how I personally analyze my supply and demand system when I am trading. So not to take much of your time, let's get straight on the chart. Now you can see right here that what we are on this market here, which is GBP USD, and we are the 1 hour time frame. Now when it comes to me actually doing my top down analytics, I like starting from the higher time frame, which is mostly the daily time frame. So for that, I will jump over to the daily time frame. Now the daily time frame, we can see that what the market was actually trending downwards within this level here. Consider how the market used to be a downtrend before it finally broke above the level, and now it has given us what? A market shift. So here we have a market shift, and then here we have a break of structure. So which shows that the market has actually switched from a downtrend to an uptrend, so we can be looking for buying opportunities. And another thing we can actually notice is that what here was a demand level that the market created during the daily time frame, and you can see the market came back to test it and is gradually buying off it. Now this actually gives us the vibe that what the market is in for a buying setup. Now from here we actually know that what, okay, our bias is actually bullish, the daily time frame is bullish. So now we'll go down to the 4 hour time frame where we actually do our major markings. Now let's take a look at the 4 hour time frame. Now from here we mark out what your level. So here we have our market shift right here. Here's our first market shift. Now in case you don't understand what a market shift or a change of character is, then you need to go watch my video about market structure, or my recent video that I actually did about break of structure, the difference between break of structures and change of characters, aka market shift. Now I have this. Next up is basically we are actually going to mark out this here as our break of structure as well. Now let's mark it as break of structure, and next break of structure actually came over here. So now we can fully accept that what we are in a full uptrend. The daily time frame said we are in an uptrend, and the 4 hour time frame has also confirmed that what we are in an uptrend. Now the next thing is simply we'll go down to the 1 hour time frame. Now before we get down there, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of this video. So now guys, in case you are a trader who is looking for a reliable platform to trade, we are looking for a reliable forex or crypto trading platform to actually trade with. I always advise you trade with Light Finance. I personally use them and I like them, I trust them. I've been using them for over a year, and I've been recommending them for over a year. Now the reason I love Light Finance is that in terms of trading platforms, they give you every single platform you can actually answer. They have over 600 plus trading assets, and their leverage is as high as 1:1000, which is also good, and it gives you the access to actually customize your leverage based on the level of risks you can actually tolerate. Now their spread is 0.0, and then they have a very fast trade execution system. Now one other thing that I actually love about Light Finance, other than all of this, is that even if you are a trader who is not yet profitable, you don't know how to go about trading, well, with Light Finance you can actually become profitable just by copying other profitable traders. All you need to do is simply click on the link that is available in this video description, or probably in the pinned comment, then go sign up an account, deposit as low as $10, because the minimum deposit is $10 regardless of which market you want to trade. Now so we stopped at the 4 hour where we actually identified the levels. Now I'm actually making this video in this sort of free flow state so that every single person out there can actually get along. So in case you are confused at any level we are marking, why we are marking this level and why this level is valid, you need to go and watch my previous videos that I've actually made about supply and demand. You can also comment previous videos on supply and demand, and I'm going to give you a video for each of the steps on how you can know what's a market structure, a market shift, a break of structure, how you can actually understand the trending market, and every single thing. So basically these are I'm actually doing my personal setups. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Now also I have this 4 hour every single thing ready. Next up is basically we come down to the 1 hour time frame. Now the 1 hour time frame, this is where we actually get to mark out our levels that we are going to trade from. Now taking a look at it here right now, you can see that the market actually made a very powerful move from here. Now when it comes to identifying supply and demand levels, the most important thing is actually getting a very valid level to identify. And when we talk of very valid levels, we are talking of levels that what made very impactful movement on the market. Now take a look at this point here. You can see this point here where the market made this spike to this very top. You can see how the market made a highly decisive move without even looking back, and then just straight up to the top. Now this area that I mark, if you come over to the 4-hour time frame, what can you notice? On the 4-hour time frame, you can see how this movement was formed by 4 major bullish candles. Now this means that what this is a strong area of momentum, and there's a high probability that what we can actually get a good buy whenever the market comes back to this level. So for that reason, I'm going to identify my demand level. Some of you, so now here is it here. Now here is the demand level, and can just copy it right here. So now here is the demand level. Now if you notice that what before this level there is another level right here as well. Now the reason I went for this one behind it instead of this one in front of it is because the one behind it is more likely to actually give us a good entry position, because what is at an extreme discount level. So meaning that what buying here is way cheaper than buying here, and when you buy here you also get the right to use a smaller stop loss position. And the reason is simple. This level here is not just a random order block, but at the same time it's also a key level of support. You can see it's also a key level of support, so this actually gives you extra room of security. Now when you have a level like this that has this sort of wick at the top and down, one thing I always do is simply, as I will adjust it just to the candle body like this. So I'll have something like this. So now once we have this set up, then we wait for our confirmation. Now when it comes to my confirmation, it's basically simple. This is the 1-hour time frame, right? Now I'll wait for this market to actually trade into it on the 1-hour time frame. Now once the market trades into it, I will not make any move. I will still have to wait again. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for my confirmation. Now for my confirmation, I'll need a 30-minute bullish close. So basically I'll drop down to the 30-minute time frame. So and then I'll wait for this market to actually, since I'm looking for a buy, I'll wait for this market to give me a bullish close like this, facing the upside. So let me change the color of this. So I'll need a bullish close like this to the upside. Now it doesn't have to be this long, but I just need a bullish close. Now once I get this bullish close, if the close is very convincing, maybe it's an engulfing candle which is very convincing, or a very nice bullish rejection pattern, then I'm actually going to trade it. Now I can just take my entry like that. But if the pattern is not really convincing and I see that the market was moving slowly at this point, the next thing I can actually do is simply, I just need to wait for the 15-minute market shift. So instead of just taking it there, I'm going to wait for the 15-minute market to actually create a market shift as well. So maybe something like this. Then on the 15-minute time frame, I would like to see this market actually retrace back a bit and then take out this high. So once the 15-minute take out this high, then I'm going to spot another order block, or let me just say another demand level right here. Now once I spot this demand level, then I'll wait for this 15-minute candle to actually retrace back here, which is very much likely. Now once this 15 minutes come here, I'll wait for a 15-minute bullish close, and once I get this close, then I can just take my entry from here. So I can just take my entry from here, keep my stop loss below here, and my take profit, I'll target the recent high, which is way over here. This will be my final take profit. But then once I get up to this level here, which is a must that the market will surely get to, once I get to this level here, then I can actually secure partial profit as well. So guys, this every single thing you need to know about my simple supply and demand setup. It's a very easy and straightforward method. Now if you're a trader looking for where you can actually join a free Telegram community, you can actually join for trade, then you can actually check the link that is available in this video description and join my Telegram channel. It has been 100% open and 100% free for over a year now. Since I opened the channel, I created that community and I kept it free and open for everyone to access. And as I said earlier, if you're looking for a reliable broker to trade with Light Finance. They are the most reliable and trusted brokers out there that I have personally used, and makes it easier for beginners to also grow in the trading space as well. So guys, see you in my next video. Bless.